Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. I'm reviewing Rambo Last Blood. I just got done watching it and oh, wow, it's a good movie. What Rambo movie isn't a good movie? Now, objectively, it does have some flaws here and there and whatnot, but for the most part, I would give it a 4 out of 5 objectively. That's being fair. 4 out of 5. Because it does have some flaws here and there. The story, it is compelling. Now, is it political? Absolutely not. What the Rotten Tomatoes critics all say, they're full of it. They are so full of crap that they stink. There's no integrity, there's no honesty left in Rotten Tomatoes, people. IGN and their scathing review of Rambo, no. That is also obsolete. I wouldn't trust anything they say either. It doesn't suit their narrative, so they won't like it. That's their main problem. They call it racist. How is it racist? I didn't hear one racist derogatory term. Oh, Rambo's a white savior. He ain't anybody's savior. Well, he did go in and save a girl, yeah, sure. But he is not a superhero. That man protected what he loved. And he fought in a brutal fashion, which is the only way he knows how. The score, so good. From the last, brought in the Rambo theme from the last movie. It was very good, very reminiscent to the Jerry Goldblum score from the original Rambo. The visceralness, the realism, it's all there. Now, and that is something that Stallone prides himself on when making Rambo movies. He prides himself on the realism. Yes, it's a movie. Yes, it's fake and whatnot. But the graphic violence that he expresses in these movies, they're about as real as you're gonna get. I mean, he doesn't pull any punches with this movie. And as everybody's saying, oh, it's political, they showed the border wall. Yeah, that's called the real world. That's called he had to go back between Mexico and the United States. He also showed a weaker part of the border wall. Or the border barrier, so to speak. Drove right through it. So he could get through without detection because he had a dead body on the ground. But anyway, minor spoiler. Thing is, this movie's not political. I didn't hear him saying anything about Trump. I didn't hear him saying anything about the border wall needing to be built. I didn't hear any political crap like that. There's no identity politics in here either, which is a plus. Subjectively, I gave this movie a 5 out of 5. Moviegoer, if you like action movies, this is a 5 out of 5 movie. So 2 5 out of 5s and a 4 out of 5. So it's basically a 4.5 out of 5 total average, or roundabouts there. This movie was good. IGN, Rotten Tomatoes, and all those other people who said scathing crap about this movie being racist and all that crap, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're just looking for reasons to be offended and to try to stop people from seeing this movie. I highly recommend this movie if you are a fan of movies without agendas. I highly recommend this movie for fans who like Rambo. I highly recommend this movie for anyone who just wants to escape from crap. Who wants to watch a good movie, turn your brain off, and enjoy a compelling story. The story was Rambo was picking up his the old pieces of his life. He had something to live for now. It got taken away from him. He waged war against those who took it away from him. And he did it in the only way he knew how. As a warrior, as a soldier. And he did it in ways that made the bad guy at the end finally realize, holy crap, I stepped into something I wasn't prepared for. They thought he was just an old man. They didn't realize he was one of the most decorated, well, should have been one of the most decorated soldiers in U.S. history if he ever existed in real life. The man was a perfect killer. Anyway, yeah, this movie, 4 out of 5, objectively. There are a couple flaws here and there. A couple things they could have done better. I thought the score was very good. The acting, spot on. Some of the effects were a little bit so that's why there's a little bit of a down score on objective. But for the most part, this movie was good. Subjectively, this movie is 5 out of 5. I love Rambo movies. I especially love the last one and whatnot. Now, if people want to go to the whole agenda-driven shit, they should look at the last one, because the last one was agenda-driven, because they wanted to raise awareness of the Burma situation at the time. So yeah, if this movie is agenda-driven, the only thing they're basically saying is things are not as lovely in Mexico. Yes, there are good people there. They show it in the movie. They show that there are caring people in Mexico. But in other areas, they show it as a very bad place. And whatnot. They show the realism of sex trafficking, of drugs, and all of that. To say that Mexico doesn't have drug problems or sex trafficking is a lie. They do. But this movie was not pointing it out for political purpose. So to say that is actually foolish. Now, does this movie show things that people are going to get offended over? Absolutely. Because they're sensitive and they can't stand the truth. But this movie is not political. Anyway, that's the video. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys thought of Rambo Last Blood. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Catch y'all on the next one.